Hey everybody, today's video is going to be a small lasting scent candles haul. Sorry, I've been like coughing. Anyhow, it had been being said in her group page that this was going to be her final restock. I think she's having like some kind of special surgery that's going to kind of have her down and out for a little bit. But recently she's kind of been talking as though she might still be offering ready to ship. Lasting Scent Candles is one of my favorite vendors. I really enjoy her wax. I really enjoy her scent combinations. And it always smells really good and throws really well for me. It is all soy, so it can get a little bit messy. And if I had any complaint at all, it would maybe just be with like the scent cups because like, I don't know if you guys can see this, but so as you can see, hopefully, if you don't put this back on exactly like where it goes, it can get kind of out of place and make the lid kind of wonky when you go to put it on. But that's really minor in the grand scheme of things. I don't have a ton of wax, like I don't have a huge wax collection, but I could see how those would be difficult to store if you like are someone who has a ton of wax. But anyhow, that's probably the only gripe I could possibly have. I think I've talked about I love her Christmas scents. I just think her wax is really great. So if it is the last time I'm able to purchase, I'm glad that I was able to get this, and if not, that's awesome too. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So the first thing I have here is something I've never purchased before. I've always purchased scent shots, but I decided to pick up this bag in Cranberry Citrus Balsam, as you can see there. And I had like 3 or 4 scent shots of this in my cart, and then I saw it was offered in the bag, and I'm like, why don't you just get the bag? Like, that's silly. So I went ahead and picked up the bag. I think there was only like 2 left. Cranberry Citrus Balsam is a original blend. It's a beautiful and festive blend of sugared cranberries, fresh balsam, holiday spices, and hints of candied citrus in the background. I just want to show you guys the inside of the bag, if I can. So one thing I noticed is there was a couple shapes in here, but then the rest kind of looks like either cut up bars or cut up scent shots, which is fine. I don't care. It's all going to be melted eventually anyway. And like I said, this soy wax does get messy. So it's not going to be the prettiest, but I've never had an issue with it performing. This scent is just so Christmassy to me. I love it. So you get the citrus, you get those holiday spices, and you get a touch of the balsam, but it's not too much. Because again, I am not the biggest fan of balsam and like tree scents, but this one just has the perfect amount to make it nice and Christmassy, but not overpower like I have a Christmas tree or anything. And it is wonderful. And even just in the amount of time that it's been sitting, it's actually been getting stronger. So I'm so excited to have a nice big bag of this. And now we're going to get into the scent shots. Okay, so the first scent shot I have here, this is called Apple Butter Cupcake. And again, these labels are just so cute. I just love how everything looks. Apple Butter Cupcakes is also an original blend. It's delicious apple butter with small chunks of brown sugared apples blended with a vanilla cake and topped with a apple buttercream frosting. So I thought that sounded so good. And this is so good. So for me, the strongest thing I'm getting right off the bat is that brown sugar, which doesn't surprise me. But you definitely get the apple in here, and it's like a warm apple. And the cake is super intense, super sweet. I think this is going to be a really nice one for fall. But this is also one I wouldn't mind, like if I was just feeling like a bakery scent. But it smells so good. The next one I got here is Berry Panna Cotta. Let me find the scent description here. So this is another original blend, sweet summer berries folded into a delicious, rich, creamy pudding. So that's what that label looks like. Oh my gosh. And this one smells really good too. So it is literally just a creamy berry scent. You almost get like a kind of yogurt undertone, I guess. Because there's a little bit of like a sourness to this. But I smell blackberries. I smell raspberries. I smell all kinds of mixed berries. Definitely blueberry. And then just this creaminess. Not necessarily a pudding, but it's just like a creamy berry note, which I really like. Next up here, I have buttermilk honey, and I didn't really know what to think about this one, but I just thought I would pick it up. I thought it maybe be a nice kind of cozy scent. So this scent is the ultimate in comfort. This is our tweaked version of the popular buttermilk and honey fragrance oil. Sweet, rich honey, mandarin slices, and soft amber, blended perfectly with rich, creamy buttermilk and a touch of vanilla sugar. So the main note I'm getting in this is definitely the honey, for sure. And honey is not always something that is easy for me to kind of get in fragrance. So I'm really excited that I can smell it. I'm getting a touch of the amber, but not too much. And it does smell really good, but that honey note is on blast in that. So I'm just really hoping that some of the other scent notes come out in this when it's melting. So the next one I have here is Buttermint Candies. And I don't think I saw a scent description for this one. Let me just double check. No, I didn't. But obviously, it's just these little buttery after dinner mints. I thought this would smell really good. And it does. It's a beautiful buttery mint scent. So to me, when I eat these type of candies, they're very sweet. And the mint in it is not as overpowering, of course, as if you were eating a peppermint or, a hard candy. The mint in this is a little bit stronger to me than what an actual buttermint smells like. Like, to me, with a buttermint, you get a lot of that kind of vanilla, buttery sugar in the taste of it anyway. So I feel like if this was in buttermint form, it would be actually much more stronger on the mint. But it's really nice and it smells really good. So next here we have Candyland Dreamin', and this is crushed peppermint candies, our signature soothing lavender buds, and some added vanilla sweetness. I thought this one would be really nice for a bedtime melt or if you have a headache. And it is. It smells really good. It's a little more astringent, of course, because of the lavender. And I really can't tell if her lavender is more herbal or more sweet. I'm leaning that it's more herbal. And there is a touch of sweetness that I know is coming from the vanilla. But it's a little bit intense, so I think that this one would be really great for like sinuses or something like that. Next up, I picked up this one, and this is a lot of people's favorite. This is called Cherry Smash, and I'm trying to see if I see yeah, there it is. It says, we took sugary sweet cherries, mixed in mounds of Cool Whip, and then blended it with our yummy vanilla ice cream cone scent. And a lot of people love this scent, I included. I think it smells really good. So this cherry is kind of more of a candy cherry note. It's weird because you definitely smell the Cool Whip. And that's not something that you would think you would smell, or like you get the creaminess of it, but I can smell like the Cool Whip in this. And the waffle cone. It's so good. So I'm not a big cherry fan, but this one is really great. And I think it's because to me, cherry can be a little bit like offensive and intense. And taking the Cool Whip and then the vanilla ice cream cone really just helps to balance this. I think a lot of times the reason I don't go for cherry as much is, first of all, there's certain cherries. So like maraschino cherry, I don't dig that much. But like this cherry is like a candy cherry and it is intense, but you take the balance of like those creamy notes and it really offsets that. So it's a really nice blend. Really like that one. This one I wasn't sure about, but I thought I would give it a try. It's called Orange Kiss. Let's see if I can find it here. Orange Kiss is spiced orange slices dipped in dark chocolate and sprinkled with sea salt. And in all honesty, when I first got this, I thought it was a sample because I was like, there's no way I ordered this. But I didn't get a sample in my order this time around. And when I went and looked at my scent list, you know, my receipt or whatever, this was on there. So I paid for it. So, this one, I mean, it smells good. It does smell really good. For me personally, I just don't go for chocolate a lot in scents. Or I'll say I haven't found one that I really love, but this one smells, I mean, I have to admit, it does smell really good. And it's really strong. So you definitely get the combo of the orange and the chocolate. And it is definitely dark chocolate. It's not like a sweet milk chocolate. And you get a touch of the saltiness too. So it's really different. It's like sweet, but not too sweet. And then the orange in this is also fairly tart. But I think it smells really good. So I'll be excited to see how that one does. Next up here, I have peppermint snow cookies. This is our favorite sugar cookies iced with peppermint meringue frosting and crushed candy cane sprinkles and marshmallow snow. So another kind of Christmas blend. And this one smells so good. So this one has, for me personally, the right balance of that peppermint with the marshmallows and the vanillas and all of that. It's not too much, and it's still really sweet, like candy. I love it. I think that one's going to be great. So of all the mint ones I've purchased, this one's probably my favorite so far. And then last, but certainly not least, because I love this one, this is State Fair Sunday. I've purchased this before. I decided to pick up, I still have one left from last year, and I decided to pick up 2 more. I wish I could have got this in a bag, but sadly I was not able to. This one, is it even on here? Let me see if I can find it. Okay, I found it. This is from apparently Danielle, who was a scent blend contest winner, and she created this, which, oh my gosh. She needs to open a shop. This is a hot, deep-fried cornbread fritter filled in the middle with toasted marshmallow cream with a scoop of pumpkin vanilla ice cream on top and sprinkled with cinnamon sugar. This is heaven. I absolutely love this scent. So, it's very vanilla-y, which I know there's not a like distinct vanilla scent note in this, but you get that deep fried note. And I love the cinnamon sugar in this because you think of that and you think it's going to overpower, and it's literally just the perfect little dusting of it. It is so good, and I've melted this before. It is so strong. It's a perfect, to me, like transition scent from summer into fall. I think it's beautiful. So I feel like if this is something I'm not able to get my hands on again, I'm going to have to try to find somewhere where I can blend this. But State Fair Sunday is probably my all-time favorite scent outside of her Christmas blends because I love it so much. So that is everything I picked up from Lasting Scent Candles. Again, If this is my last order, I've enjoyed every minute of having this wax because it's really great. If you guys were able to purchase from the restock, what did you get? And let me know what your favorites are. There's still quite a few things I haven't tried from her, so it'll be unfortunate if she doesn't open again, but you know, that's how it goes. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this haul video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. You can also subscribe if you like the content. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye.